Okay, so in this last video of your introduction to Google Drive, we're going to talk about how you can share documents on folders and then also what collaboration really looks like. So to start, let's say you've created a folder with several documents in it and you want to share that with a colleague. You can click on the folder here, or if you're in list view, it looks the same. Just click on the folder and then right click to get your sharing options. It looks like a little person with a plus sign. Now here, if they've already activated their Google account with CFB, you would just type in their email address. So I want to share this with my friend Gina Van Bummel. So you can see she's already added her little picture, so she pops up here as soon as I start typing her name. I might send a note too saying I'm sharing this for a video demo so that she doesn't think she actually has to do anything with that. Okay, right now Gina has the option to edit anything that's in my folder. She can take things out, she can put things in, she can open up documents and change them, and that's fine. I might also want to share sometimes where people can just see my stuff, maybe download it and make changes of their own, but they're not going to change my original. That would mean you'd want to change this where it says can edit to where it says can view. That doesn't allow them to make any changes, they can just look at and download. So I'm going to say can edit and we'll send, and Gina will have gotten an email saying that I've shared a document with her, or rather a folder. You can also see that this icon was once blank, but now it has a person. If I go back into share, I want to show you one other thing. You have the option of sharing with a link. So right now this says anyone at CFB with this link can view. What that means is that they have to have a CFB account in order to view what I'm sending them. Clicking that down arrow will give you some more options. I clicked on more, and now you can see all of the different ways you can share. You can share with anybody everywhere. Anybody at all on the internet can find your document or your folder. You can share with anyone everywhere provided you've sent them the link. You can share with anybody within CFB, anyone within CFB who you've sent the link to, or only very specific people. So there are different levels of privacy and sharing permissions. We're going to go ahead and select anyone with the link. Gina is part of CFB, but sometimes if you wanted to share things with parents, I'm going to advise not to share anything that has student information, but let's say it's a document about Meet the Teacher Night or a document about Parent Night that you wanted to share with your parents. You could get that link and put it in an email, and they don't even have to be logged into Google in order to see what you're sending them. So let's click Save. Selecting that and then clicking Copy will allow you to copy it and put it into an email. So that's sharing folders. Let's open up our shared document that we created in the last video. You'll see now the sharing button right here says I'm the only person who can see it. It's private to me. But again, if I want to share it with Miss Van Bemmel, and type her in there, there she is. This is another demo. I have the exact same options I did with the folder, except now she has the option to comment. So she can edit it, she can view it only, or I can give her the right to look at what I'm doing, but then make a comment on the side. I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you what comments look like. I came up here to the button where it says Comments. I can click Comments, and now wherever my cursor is over here, it will highlight, and I can say, this should not be in all caps. This is great for revision if you need to get something proofed by a teammate or by an administrator, or if you want to have students doing this eventually once we roll out student accounts, they could proofread each other's work and add comments in order to share their feedback. All right, so sharing in documents, you also have the shareable link here. It works exactly the same way. We're going to close that. And now we're going to look at how Google Apps allow you to collaborate. So as part of my video, I'm going to share with you what we did as we were planning for our summer sessions where we did training during the Learn More, Achieve More conference. This is a session planning document that 4 different team members collaborated on, and you can see evidence of that because you see all of our different comments here along the side. So comments is one way that you can collaborate. However, because I am making this video by myself right now, I can't show you what it looks like when people are collaborating in real time. For that, I'm going to direct you to the last video in your set of links that will show you an example of what that would look like. So this concludes your final part of your training on Google Drive. You should now know about the organization of Google Drive and how to create documents, a little bit about sharing and permissions, and of course how to log into Google Drive using your CFB account.